Only a mild amount of scarf, it's fine. Okay. I think we're good to go. Wah. Hello. And we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's me, Isla. Hello. Isla from Isla and Odyssey. New Isla mode? Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy. I better be getting a hefty amount of royalties for that. Jacqueline. Oh, yeah, we don't have tail pet for Smola. Listen. Probably I should pause a few things. Hold on. Anyway, hello, welcome everybody. It's me, Isla, definitely prepared for today's stream. Let's see. Oh. Thank you for head pet. Those do not work. Okay, hold on. We are turning off fish cannons. No fish cannons today, unfortunately. Don't need that one. Not that one. And not that one. Okay. Always prepared. Yeah, that's me. Just a bit of scuff. It's fine. But yeah, welcome in everybody. It's Monday. What's happening this week? So many things. Okay, well actually not that many things, but at least a few things. So I'll be doing some more art this week, which, you know, I suppose isn't that surprising. Also, did we get a shout out for Jackie? One of the coolest beans I know. The Jacqueline, the vampire. Recently, I say recently. How recently? New model debut? Listen, my sense of time is all over the place. So today, Funko Pop? No. This is Chibi. I'm a small bean today. Yeah. The end of May. Yeah, well, I gotta work on building my neck muscles, right? That's why I wiggle around so much. Time is an illusion. That's true. Funko Pops also have like the super teeny tiny little eyeballs, right? Don't they? I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Funko Pops personally. But yeah, chibis can look a little bit weird. Normally you don't see chibis with necks because you have this sort of issue where you have a gigantic head. If anything, I'm like a bobblehead. And we just kind of wiggle around in it. You have fish? Congratulations. I should save always. So as always, whenever we get to the art beat, please make sure whenever that's on cooldown or off cooldown, please remind me to save. I would very much appreciate that. All right. Oh, I appreciate you dropping by, Phoenix. I know you're not headed out yet, but anyway, okay. So this week, I'm thinking we actually need to do the community game night. I think I'll probably either Thursday or Friday. I think we're gonna try to do a community sort of game on Stremba. I gotta figure out what that will be, but I think it'll be good. Community event. Hello. Welcome. But yeah, so we're drawing stuff today. Hello. Community game. I think I'm gonna try for a community game sometime this week. I'm not sure. Listen, we're drawing maids today, and we might do a bit of doodling, and then perhaps we will do some more made for you stuff. Depends on the time. In the Discord, I'm thinking it'll be like a stream game. Like I was told about a game where there's like Twitch interactivity. So like potentially we could do something like that. I gotta figure out how to make that work though. So I was a bit, yeah. So yeah, let's see if we can make that work. But yeah, today I was a bit late to stream, so I'm listening to some new audiobooks whilst I'm doing my work. Oh, you work on Friday. Oh, I'm gonna have to narrow it down. That's the thing. So step 1, Twitch interactivity, right? That way we can all Wait, is Noita a Twitch interactive game? I remember finding that kind of fun. I wasn't very good at Noita though. Like, I'm not very good at the what is it? The micromanagement of stats and stuff. Like, I super didn't understand how to like combine and build the wands or whatever. But like, I liked exploring. That was fun. But yeah, some sort of Twitch interactivity thing so that you guys can mess up the game or do something of that sort. But if it's like an audience can vote on the fates of things, I think that would be good. It'll have to be channel points only. Maybe? That should work, right? Goblin cleanup game. I think is that out of early access? Is it, or no? Is it still in early access? I've played it a few times. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the game. On the one hand, it's Maids, and it's got the satisfying, like, I don't know. There's some games that are satisfying because they're boring, if that makes sense. and then if you play with the right people and you are all chaos beings and you never get anything done, that could be very fun too.
Hello.
But that's like that's different, right? But yeah, the goblin cleanup is pretty good. I like that they have so much customization with the goblins. I think that's pretty good. What was I talking about? Games. We were doing games sometime this week. I'll have to figure something out. But yeah, hello, it's me. Welcome in, everybody. So, it's Monday. I made it to Monday to stream today. Oh, that's right. I was a bit late today, so I'm listening to a new audiobook. This is from the Unbound series, and it's been a very exciting adventure so far. And listen, I'll have you know, I stopped my book in the middle of a very dramatic, important scene, okay? So my brain is like, oh man, what's gonna happen next? I interrupted book time to be here. There you go. Were they kissing? Actually, no. Okay, so whilst I do like a good romance, right? Like who doesn't, right? But no, this is straight up adventure, like lit RPG cultivation type stuff. So it's just somebody got isekai'd, and they have to figure out a big scary world of magic, and they're always like the underdog, and they have no idea what's going on. There hasn't been any kissing yet. But okay, so let me sell you on this. They have like a raven, fox, like dog creature as like a buddy. It's so good. Listen, there might be kissing in future books. Was there hand holding? I don't think so. Not yet. But yeah, like it's good fun adventuring stuff. Oh, you're reading Dungeon Crawler Carl? Yeah. So Dungeon Crawler Carl is not for everybody. It is kind of gross. And like violent, obviously, but it's so good, man. Those books are so good. Listening, yeah. So I would recommend to certain people. Not a fan of isekai stories? Really? I love them. Listen, here's the thing. Fish out of water stories. There's a whole bunch of those. Isekai is like you get teleported to a new world. Then you get to explore the new world, and you get to learn about the new world whilst the main character does. It's great. What was the book called? So I'm listening to the Unbound series. I can't remember the author's name. Gnoli? No, I don't remember the author's name. But the book I'm on is book 3. It's called Hunger. First one is just called Unbound, I think. But yeah, I quite like fish out of water type stories. So I like isekai stuff. I like the lit RPG. Nicoli Gunella. Thank you. Bam. Imtres winning. Got it. That's the one. You know what? That's fair. Okay, so isekai seems like a fairly new genre, and it is wildly popular, right? Hello, Konatomo. Welcome. Have a good lurk, okay? We'll be doing some art later. Oh, you saw him? Oh, Torres winning. Let's go. It's been popular for like a decade. It hasn't been that long, has it? Has it? Anyway, so there's so many isekais. I very much understand if you're not a fan of that, but also Listen, I still like him. I'm one of those people that keeps the genre alive. I really like it. And the like main character is overpowered for some reason. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, I love that too. When it's done well, it's so good. Listen, no, remind me of the cruel passage of time. Otherwise, how will I know when I am, you know? I've seen like one episode of Overlord. The amount of times Overlord gets mentioned, I need to start a counter. I don't know why. Like I don't know. Maybe it's like Warhammer in like there's a specific demographic that it very much appeals to, right? And then I am not that demographic. I don't know. Alice in Wonderland is isekai? True, very true. Instead of an isekai, you need a Middle Ages farmer taken to space. I think that would be interesting too. Overlord was one of the first popular anime to bring isekai over. Okay. Listen, I was told there were battle maids, which should be like right up my alley. I don't know. What's my take on, what is that, Sword Art Online? I think I watched like the first season and I liked it, and then they completely went to like a different game for some reason and it got really weird and I didn't watch that. I watched like 3 episodes after they went to a new season. So I would say I'm not an expert. I can't tell you. I lost interest. The vending machine anime? Man, I got reincarnated as a vending machine. The first season was amazing. The second season really fell off hard, unfortunately. So yeah, like Overlord, it's isekai. It like that. Maybe the problem is he's not a fish out of water. Kinda like he's already like Overlord dude. He's like, I know all of this stuff because of the game world, right? And does he get stronger? Does he grow? Does he do anything? I don't know. I never got that far, but it's like he already knew all of the things, so he doesn't really feel like fish out of water for me. It gets really dark halfway in. His lack of growth is one of the reasons you dropped the series. So yeah, I don't know. I couldn't get into it. He doesn't know where he is. I mean, true. Yeah, I don't particularly like static characters. However, there is an exception. So, One Punch Man, but that's like played for comedy, right? And the secondary characters like set things up so well that for Saitama, like it actually works. So like overpowered can be real good if done properly, right? And like listen, you can't tell me that somebody's like, I'm so strong, like I'm bored. Like that's so great. Like, right? Mashallah. So I think I read a good chunk of the manga, which I liked, and then watching the show, okay, the opening song, absolute earworm, like so very good. And then the series was really kind of disappointing. Like the pacing or something was off, like the comedy didn't land properly. I'm overpowered, but I still have to pay rent. Exactly. Like he's worried about, this food is on sale. Oh, I missed the sale for food. Like that kind of stuff. Like that makes them grounded also. Hello. Listen. It's just Isla. Hello. Just Isla. You can call me Smola. I am in the small form today. I'm just a little bean. eternally regressing night. Okay. What? Huh? Why are we laughing? You know what? You know what? You can call this model cute. It doesn't bother me at all. It's fine. I know that I'm still fierce behind it all, but I'm just a small little bean today, so it's fine. I mean, if you have somebody that's completely free of worry and like doesn't have to deal with rent and paying bills and stuff, then man, that's pure fantasy, right? What's next? Are they gonna go to sleep and rest for a full 8 hours and wake up without back pain?
Hello.
Anyway, so yeah, the long story short, I stopped listening to a book at a inopportune moment, and I'm still sort of switching tasks in my brain space to do STREM things. I should, thank you. Yes. Okay, no, we're saved up. We're good. Rest without back pain in this economy? Right? That's too far-fetched. That's what I'm saying. I ditched the gamble redeem. Okay, listen. I have a big laundry list of stuff that I gotta do. Okay. I don't know if I can delegate these tasks to other people, but like, what's sleep? I mean, supposedly we need it. But yeah, so there's a long list of Stremba improvements that I need to do, and adding back the voice line. You know, we should remake it and have it be like one of the magic 8-ball things, right? So it's like actually that would be way better. That would be really good. Oh, 70-hour weeks. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Galliade, may I offer to you this scuffed stream in this trying time? That sounds rough. Hot dang. Sleep is a lie to prevent you from painting more minis. True. Have you ever painted a mini? Like, on super low sleep though? How's the quality? Okay, very good. Alright, we should do hellos, probably. Wouldn't that just be like... Quality's good so long as you're not shaking from caffeine. True. Alright, let me scroll back here. We need to do hellos. Phoenix, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Vanokin, welcome in. We've got Envart, hello there. Welcome. M. Torres, it's good to see you. We've got Oni, hello Oni, welcome in. The Astral Alchemist, welcome in. Gumpy, you troublemaker, welcome. We've got the little mustard man. Welcome in.
Hello.
Kaito, hello Kaito, welcome in. We've got the Racer, hello there, welcome in. Galliade, it's good to see you today, welcome in. We've got Night Skeptic, hello. Envy, welcome in. Chili Bites, welcome, hello there. Gamble Tramp, hello. Magnus Patha, it's good to see you today, welcome. Is it fish? I don't think I have. We should have fish cannons turned off today. So, in the being nice to my BC sort of way, we are... I actually see the name right? Yeah! Why am I not dancing? There we go. I did click on the right button.
The great Cupid Suneila has blessed us with many drawing recently. Some have even been women with muscles. I hope that my offering of arson will please her in return.
So long as it's not arson during streaming hours, that's fine. Also, now, thank you very much for subscription. I do very much appreciate it. Thank you, and for all of the many months of support. I do very much appreciate it. Everybody that does listen. The streams are here. Thank you. Yes. Silva's hello there. Glad you could make it today. But yeah, the fact that I can occasionally pronounce names correctly is like, I'm pleased with myself and my reading comprehension. Let's call it that. Some days though, I do not read anything properly. Do it, offspring. Do it. Sure. Where did you get your name from? No. Listen. That was we had a compliment stream. Okay, that was for charity. That's not today. Okay, that's a thing in the past. We don't do compliments anymore. I mean, listen, here's the thing. So I have heard that the streamer shapes the community, right? But here's the thing, the community also helps to like shape the type of content and that sort of thing, right? So like the streams would not be as fun without you denizens, you know? Based off a Knight of the Round Table, Galahad, okay. Found the holy heel due to his purity of heart. Oh, nice. Just retire the... Well, listen. Compliments are hard, okay? I thought it was like a different... I was gonna say holy heel. Yeah, I thought it was a different thing than the Holy Grail, and I'm like, I'm not familiar with that one. But no, the actual Holy Grail, that does make sense. Here's the question though, what did he do with the Holy Grail? Did they ever mention? Did he drink out of it? Did he like chuck it in the fires of Mordor to make sure it melted down? Like, I don't know. I don't actually remember hearing what they did with it. They just wanted it, and then that was it, right? How to make what easier? Ha! The reading? The brains? Hold on, I'm trying to think back to what I was saying. Also, why is my Twitch not moving? Hello? Hello? Ah, there we go. Making compliment. Oh, compliments. Right, yes. Oh, is that? Okay, so it vanished. So he took an artifact of renown off the playing field for, like, forever. I guess that works. Also, Silvas, hello there. Glad you could make it today. But yeah, welcome in. Okay, is there a secret to accepting compliments? What we got? Accept a few of them? You crave fire? Listen, no arson during streaming hours, okay? Don't burn down my den. That's all I ask. But yeah, what you do on your own time, that's up to you. We're having barbecue. Oh, okay, that sounds amazing though. What crime can we do? How about art crimes? We could forget to draw the rib cage and make really squishy wonkily people. We could make cursed art. I'm not gonna do that, but we could. Listen, you could. It's art studio time. We could do it. Loitering. Find one thing about yourself you think is worthy of a compliment. Then start finding more things about yourself you'd be willing to take a compliment on. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Accepting compliments is easy, believing them on the other hand. So in my brain, when I say accepting compliments, it is trying to internalize them, like believe them. So that's not just being like, yeah, sure, whatever, but like actually being like, is that the case? Is this true? That kind of thing. So my thinking on accepting compliments is you try to believe, right? Haidon, oh, the mythical, you admire appearances in the mirror? Yo, let's go. Haidon winning? That's amazing. Oh, stay cool. Oh my god, that's too many temperatures. Wait, is this another form of like fake it till you make it? How to accept compliments? You fake it until it clicks. Is that really it? Okay. Pretty much. Are the finger pistols in the mirror important as well? Huh. Okay. Today I have learned. Well, listen, I'm not promising that I will be accepting compliments anytime soon, but I have a lead to go upon. Yes. You gotta make the noise and do the finger guns? Okay, so do you do the A or do you do the like pew pew finger guns? Which variation do you do? Is one superior to the other? We got some pew pews. We got the you know, I've never actually watched the Austin Powers movies. As much as they're like referenced in memes and stuff, I've never watched those. As Wednesday, my dudes. You could do a flirt with the tall, dangerous, murderous monster ladies? Oh. Heck yeah. You need to see them too. Okay, so I'm not the only one. Heck yeah, it looks like, oh my gosh, you guys are doing great. Amazing. I think that's the, like, I've seen the what is it, the me and the mini-me dude and the, like, the consent thing. I think those are the only two things that I know about the Austin Powers movies. Rant about self-preservation? Listen, you worked up the courage, okay? Good luck. Just also be prepared to run, right? You know, just in case. Women, pretty, scary. how to women. Heck yeah. Okay, so listen, for context, Naomi, the picture of Naomi. For anybody who does not know, I work on a very fabulous dev team. There's this poster right here on the wall. Our game is called Love Sucks. It's out on Steam. It is very spicy adult visual novel. If that's something you're interested in, you could go check it out once again on Steam. Right? One of the characters is named Naomi, right? And we have been making quite a lot of effort to actually like post to social media like what we are doing in the game development process. It's like a whole thing. Game dev is kind of tough and it take a while, especially since it's not anybody on the devs team like full-time job, right? So like we're trying to do more of the social medias, and I think it's going well? Question mark? None of us know what we're doing, but we're trying to be more like transparent about what's happening, make people excited for what's going on, that kind of thing. Can you meet Tiamat? I mean, in the game? That might be a spoiler. I don't know if I can tell you that. Is it the friendliest of Janiists? It is! Welcome back! Oh my gosh! Wait, was today the first stream back after hiatus? Did I miss it? Beans. Yeah, Fred, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. Oh, it was a week ago? No, I still missed it. Beans. But yeah, Fred, welcome back. It's so good to see you. Thank you for the raid. Listen, raiders, if you got a raid and run, do make sure to take care of yourselves. If you want to hang out, we're dancing. I actually own several. That's the problem, right? Thank you, friend. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so we're gonna be doodling here in a bit. That's the plan. I've been yapping for a long time. How are we yapping? Listen, why can't I yap for like an hour when I'm in the just chatting thing? I'm like, I'll just start on art category because I'm gonna just jump straight into the art. We've been yapping for like forever. We're so lost in the yap. What is happening? But yeah, marketing for a not safe for work game, very, very difficult. Yes. So but yeah, so if you're interested in spicy game, listen, in my very biased opinion, because I did the art for it, right? Love Sucks is the best visual novel you will ever play. There you go. That is my biased opinion. Book brain? True. But here's the thing. I can just like continue after stream. It'll be fine. Listen, it's not like it's not like life-threatening things are happening to my characters in my book or anything. It's fine. But anyway, so yeah, okay, so anyway, raiders, hello, it's me, Isla. Normally I'm bigger than this, but I do game dev stuff, I do a lot of art, I kind of randomly can yap for an hour-ish. That's about it. Is it? I'm glad you like our game. But yeah, so we're trying to be more we're trying to get people more hype about the game. So okay, quick rant about social media though. Like planning out stuff to post. Like this is both for game stuff and also for my VTuber thing. When I'm actually posting stuff, I feel like I do better on stream. And also, like, the game, I think we're doing more hype type stuff with game stuff. I don't know. Social media is so weird. Listen, I don't know how many of you have to think about social media in, like, in a business sort of way, right? I don't know. I feel like it's a very it's so weird because, like, it you do, yeah. Oh no, wait, Imtres, you do, like, wait, can I call you out on this? Is that okay? That you do a creative thing and I don't want to put you on blast. Would that be okay? So anyway, Imtres is an author, which is super cool. I have, listen, I'm gonna read one of your books after this book, probably. So listen, I might be ranting about your books in, like, a few days or so. So just be prepared for that. So yeah, just like how to social media and how to navigate it and, like, what right? Have a good lurk. I probably shouldn't call out people that are lurking. You're supposed to be, you want to be a ninja. Okay. In a few weeks, because I'll forget. Don't call me out like this. Don't call me out like this. Social media, very difficult, yes. So, like, trying to learn how to do that more better, right? Yeah, definitely with spicy content. Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Listen, what's the worst that could happen? Ha 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 ha. So many things. Anyway, so that's the bit about the game. Book reviews win. I don't know that I would do very good for book reviews. Is the thing. Like, I can tell you why I liked something and why I don't like something, but usually, so with a lot of media, I can watch a movie for the first time and, like, I'm completely invested in it, in the movie, right? And then, like, later, I'll, like, I either think about it later or I have to watch the movie again, and that's when I'd be able to give, like, an honest review or, like, critique about it. But yeah, I'm not a, I don't know, usually I have to partake of a media, like, a couple of different times before I could really speak eloquently about it. So I don't think I would be very good at reviews, unfortunately. I also have this thing where if I'm talking about, like, a book, I super don't want to spoil it for people. So, like, the book I'm currently reading, the Unbound series, I gave you the vaguest details, right? Because I don't want to spoil anything. How can you review something and rant about it if you don't want to spoil thing? Oh my gosh, it was so awesome. The guy was like swoosh, and then it was bam, and then the thing, and then wow wow wow. You know? So yeah, you can't spoil it, or somebody going into the book will not, like, everybody reads books or, like, goes into media and they pick out different things from that, right? But it's like, if you give people expectations going in, right? Like, if I told you that there was a book series where by the fourth book there was a magic user writing on a, like, T-Rex bones because of the power of necromancy, and there was a dude playing, but the necromancy was powered by polka music, like, that sounds sick, right? And weird, but, like, Imtres winning again, let's go. I feel less bad about that one because those books have been out for a while. So yeah, but that was one of the coolest moments in the series. Like, I haven't read a lot of the newer books, but like they're so fun and so weird, right? And it's like, if you go into those and you're like, this is gonna happen at some point, and then it gets to the moment you're like, oh, I knew this was gonna happen, right? You're stealing the fun surprise. No, not. How dare. Actually, you know what? The chibi model, the Smola, it's very cute, very adorable. Thank you. Yes. So yeah, I would have to go back and reread all of the Dresden Files, but that moment in particular sticks out to me because it was so, like, okay, so there's the concept of like serious humor, right? Where the whole situation is played like stone serious, the stakes are dire, and it's like, you know, very, very tense, but the whole situation around it is so silly, right? Like, it's serious, but the situation is humorous because, like, why do you need polka music to make the necromancy on a T-Rex work? That's so dumb. That's so weird, right? It's Luna. Hello, Luna. Welcome. Wait, why do you mean smaller is more fierce? Heh. Did I get to the book with the lightsaber? I don't think so. I think I was at like... I think I had like 9 books? The last thing I really remember was like... Maybe I just don't remember the lightsaber. I don't know.
Hey, Isla, you should save.
I should. Thank you. Yes. Luna, hello there. Glad you can make it today. Welcome in. Thank you for brain cells. I will use them. Small dogs are the fiercest. They definitely see themselves that way. There's a weird sort of dichotomy there. Okay, so listen. We've been in the art category and we've just been yapping. Would you like to see what we're working on today? Listen. Let's not make it the full hour of yapping. Let's go jump right in to the art thing. Yeah? Wee. Yap more? Really? Okay, now I feel like I'm put on the spot. I'm in the spotlight. I don't know. I don't have any more yappable topics. It's gone. It's gone forever. Yeah, brain cell has fled. Actually, you know what I haven't asked yet? How are you guys doing? Did you guys have a good weekend? Ooh, hi Don, that was smooth. You so right though. I did make this. You read Cradle? Yo, let's go. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I very much like the adventure and just it's just really well done, and like the action scenes that are simplistic enough that you can follow along, but they're like, I don't know. Listen, I read a lot of lit RPG and they can get so complicated with like, I'm gonna use this special attack, which the effect is this, and I'm gonna pair that with this special attack, which will result in this, and it gets bogged down with too much explanation. And I think Cradle does, it's such a good adventure. I love the world building, and like they did such a good job with keeping things like schmoving so well, and like the characters are all so great. Have you listened to the audiobook for Cradle? Because hot dang, there's something about narrated stories when the narrator can do the different voices. Dross is also my favorite. There's a character in Cradle, doesn't show up for a while. I'm trying not to spoil things, but yeah, Dross is also my favorite character. Okay. One spoiler. So one of Dross's lines, with that spoon. Get out of here with your nonsense word. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah. Yes, audiobook, very good. The few in Freerun. Freerun does pretty good about not doing that, but they do have to explain a few things. That unfortunately, somebody. Oh my gosh. So this goes back to watching JoJo, right? Okay, I guess we're gonna keep yapping. So the in-fight commentary from the Peanut Gallery. It's, ooh, it's as hard to watch through sometimes. You're about to gamble? Good luck. But yeah, so watching JoJo, there's mid-punch, and then there's 3 paragraphs of people talking back and forth to each other before the punch lands, right? Hmm? You like horror stories? Do you have a recommendation? I'm trying to think. There's I think I've read one horror short story. It was some dude was trekking through the woods, found a cabin, was hey, I'm gonna sleep in this cabin for the night, and there's just paintings everywhere all along the walls, right? And he's like, huh, that's weird. And then he falls asleep. It's very unsettling because all the paintings look like they're staring at him. And then he wakes up, and then all of the paintings were actually skylights or windows. And I read that, and I'm like, what? That's not scary. I don't know. Maybe it just missed the mark with me. It's kind of weird, sure, but dude clearly didn't die or anything. Yeah, okay, so JoJo, here's I have such mixed feelings. On the one hand, I have the little gremlin brain that's yeah, this is awesome. They went into space with the power of rock. And then on the other hand, I'm they what? Yeah, the serious humor. The whole thing is very, very silly. Yeah. Funny ones. So yeah, listen, on the one hand, I'm kind of a fan of JoJo, and on the other hand, I'm kind of not. It's very strange. I have such mixed feelings. And I watch the show sometimes and I'm yeah, this is pretty good. And then it gets to other parts and I'm no, I'm super out. No, I don't like it. Wait, you can go into space with the power of a rock? Wow. So yeah, listen to Dr. No Sleep. I have not heard of this bean. Okay, Mermaid, you are technically correct. I suppose some sort of rock or rock adjacent thing. I guess fuel is also, they have a solid fuel type stuff. I don't know if that counts as a rock, but tangentially, I suppose that would be correct. Let's read. Both of them narrate scary stories. Okay. Metal is kind of a rock. Maybe. Okay. It has almost been an hour. Are we good? Have we gotten the yaps out of our system? Okay, takeaways. Sometime this week we're gonna do a community game stream night thing. I gotta figure that out though. I have a lot of stuff I need to unscuff. There's still charity rewards that I need to get to you guys, but those will be done at some point. We eat rocks? Is it rocks or is it minerals? Come on. Break time? Wait, 1 additional hour of yaps? No, wait, but what about odd? We got stuff to draw today. What do you mean more yaps? Hello, welcome. We did not talk about that, Phoenix. You listen. No, don't. Okay, first off, they are my rocks. Okay, so I don't share. These are my precious shinies, my earrings. They're rocks. Don't eat those. Okay, so salt is salt technically a rock or is it a mineral? We've been over this so many times. And then we get into the technicalities of like, it's so hard to properly categorize things. Not even the rocks in the earth. Don't eat rocks. Why would you want to eat rocks? You know what? Denizens, so long as you don't eat any rocks, like on den ground, you go forth. You find a cool rock out in your front yard, have at. Tell me how it tastes. Do birds eat rocks? I know there's some animals that do, but I didn't think Borbs ate rocks. Rocks taste like dirt and hope's disappearing. Well, have you learned your lesson? Are you going to continue to eat rocks? For the gizzard. Huh. Rocks are technically minerals. See, that's the thing. So then we get into the technicalities of it, right? You're elevating to eating a frying pan now. Wow. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go have a break. Because it's time.
Hey, Isla, you should save.
It is. Okay, I will save. Thank you. Yes. Please continue to utilize that as much as possible. Alright, so when we get back, we are drawing things. Okay. But yeah, everybody, enjoy break screen. We'll be back in like 5 Isla minutes, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so. Hello, welcome back everybody. Let's make sure that the chat is there. There we go. But yeah, hello again everybody. Welcome back. We have Listen. If you're going to do crimes, don't listen. Don't incriminate yourself, you know? But also probably don't do crimes. So yeah, we gotta figure out her character, and then we'll see if we can do some coloring on this one, huh? We're all looking respectfully, it's fine. So yeah, I gotta figure out, like, I think I want her to be like a muscly orc lady, but she doesn't quite have the arms. So I'm like, maybe. I guess I do like the horns or something. We could give her a chunk? Wait, what? Welcome back, everybody. Hello, it's me, Isla. We back. We actually factually doing art now. Yeah, listen. So on the social medias, there was a funny post, and it was like, nowadays it's surprised. Like, maids. What do you mean? Like, maids are shocked that they actually have to clean stuff. They don't do cleaning. So I'm drawing maids that are actually doing cleaning, right? But I've drawn several like monster girl type maids in the past, and I'm kind of fascinated. Did you want to tie balloons to her horns? Listen, she probably doesn't need those. She's big enough that she won't get lost under the furniture, you know? But yeah, so this is like, I'm trying to figure out how do I want to draw like a new maid sort of character, right? Would this character be a pillow? I don't know. That's the thing. I don't really know their personality yet. I feel like they're somewhat serious about their job, because they're like, they finished mopping. It was kind of my thing. And then they're like stretching their back out. So like, theoretically, I don't know, perhaps they would be a pillow if you were polite. Hello. We also got to figure out, like, what type of monster girl should she be? That's the real question, because there's something to be said about, like, I don't know. Monster type can somewhat inform on personality, right? Noni? So I'm trying to think, like, an interesting set of horns or something like that. I could see her having, like, tail of some sort. A fox? You think so? A hunts? Okay, so like a chimera type? She just a ferret. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine, like, okay, the one downside to being ferret, ferrets can get anywhere they can stick their heads. She might be a little too shapely for that, for like true ferrety-ness. However, that's a very cute idea though. Too voluptuous, yes. Spider maid. Lamia. I do like the snack ladies. I suppose a snack lady. They could be. That could work. That could work. Raccoon. I am liking the snack lady idea. I did try to design like a snack lady at one point. Okay, so let's copy paste this layer. If she will be an snack lady like a Lamia in truth, right? Probably we need to schmoof her a little bit. The one thing that weirds me out about Lamias, okay, so we're going on a bit of a tangent here. So you have your person, right? Your Lamia, they got the hips, right? They're just kind of chilling, right? How do their tails work? Cause like, oh no wait. So do they like just instantly curve so they have like barely any height? Like people got legs, you know. So are they like this where they chill on the floor, or do they have, or is this like they only stand up like this to match people's height, right? This is the one thing that always weirds me out about them, cuz like this doesn't look comfortable for them. You know? But like this also seems kind of weird. It's like, ma'am, please. Little S-curve. so like she stands up and like does like this sort of thing. So then is she just way taller than everyone as well? Has to like empty out her shirt because she picks up like dirt and stuff because she slithers too close to the ground. Tails are just helicopter blades. We're getting all the ideas. Let's go. Did you want to poll? You know what? Let's. Mods, can we get a poll? What is snack lady? What's the best way? A, B. We'll leave it to democracy, shall we? Maybe. Thank you. What are we polling? How to snack lady? Do we have her like she got her hips, right? Does she just instantly become snack? Does she got the hips? Does she do the snack thing where she stand up real tall? Okay, so far stream is working. Knock on wood. Snack democracy. All right, cast your votes.
Hey,
you have the chance to decide. A is funny, but like, is that how it would be? That's the thing. Saving? Okay, hold on. We have saved. Do not make my stream inscuffened. Stop that. Varies between the two. This does kind of seem like sitting. Or like... But yeah, if this... She does like mopping and cleaning, and then she does this to kind of chill, right? We dance. We dance while we vote. That also begs the question, if she were a snake lady, she'd probably be like... Why would her back be hurting her if that's the case? Stationary posture? Okay. Well, like, I feel like snakes are very, like... They become like puddles, right? If they're trying to... I feel like this would be a fairly normal pose. Like, if she's trying to be, like, a prim, proper maid. But I feel like snakes normally would be, like... If she sits on her coils, right? Snakes do the thing where they, like, super ball up, right? She's coiled in a circle. True. The 30 feet of back hurts. Imagine her chiropractic bills. Okay, so stream etiquette. Please don't talk about numbers. Okay. It's a little weird. Don't just. I know the 6-7 meme joke thing, but like, listen, as a meme, it's fine. I prefer the funny number 69 personally. So like, you know, that was the funny number back in my day, etc. and so on, right? Here's the thing about like mermaids though, like they're swimming, right? They have 3 dimensions to move around in, right? With snack creature, I feel like it's a different sort of thing, right? Yeah, so let me just basically snack woman. We could have some sort of dragony wyrm type thing. Like if I am dead set on having or like giving her horns, she could be some sort of wyrm. I'm trying to decide which way. I think also if she will be snack woman, we're gonna have to change the way her nose looks. I think it's too, like, it's a really good nose, but if it's a snack lady, we're gonna have to change that up a bit. I think, probably. We're just waiting for the poll to run out. And yapping. We're doing yapping again. One more boopable nose. Okay, how's it looking? Hold on. Did you guys tie this up again? Surprisingly, no. Okay, looks like the majority like tall snack lady. I see. Tall snack lady supremacy, clearly. Okay, so let's make another copy and let's figure out how to make her how to make this work. Do we need to make her smaller so that we can draw more of her? The community likes tall women. Alright, so we need to change this as well. We need to have her mop like firmly on the floor probably. And then, let's see. So she's like stabbed it onto the ground, does a big stretch, like sits up really high on her coils. I think that's gonna be the stratagem for this. Okay, so follow-up thing, we gotta check and make sure her arms are about the right length. So I think her... Let's see, we should probably have these kind of like this. The slime Roomba? Oh, you're right. Okay, hold on. Listen, we had a great idea. Was that a Skrunkle? Hold on. The slime Roomba. No, that's perfect. I am Torres winning again. Hold on. Okay, slime Roomba, where are you? Hold on. I gotta find the file now. Wait for it. Wait for it. Is this one? When did I draw slime Roomba? Oh, don't tell me that I... Okay, maybe this folder? Hold on. Listen, I'll find it. Hold on. Looking. Don't open the wrong file. Checking, observing. What did I do with it? I know it exists. Are you not in Skrunkles? There's some of the Wizard Day Skrunkles. I thought it was for that. I could find it on socials. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, maybe it's saved at the bottom of this folder somewhere. Hold on. Listen. I have so many art files. Listen, I try so hard to keep things organized. And it never works. Charity Skrunkles? Okay. Wait, if it's Charity Skrunkles, I'm looking in the wrong place. Hold on. Wait. Ah, there it is. Ha ha ha! Got it. So yeah, we could have our little gremlin maid, like as like part of this. She could have hand on hip. We might have to. Ooh. Okay. No, listen. We're gonna change the concept a little bit. Hold on. So instead of her being like stretching her back out, right? Imagine. So mops, right? It's a pretty big mop, or like a normal size mop. We can use that to like show sizes of things, and then if we have our slime Roomba and then our little goblin maid just being a small little bean. Right? Also, it looks like we got a stretch and hydrate. Okay. I mean, we do, but also... Alright. I can pause. It's fine. Okay, stretching time. Stretch so good that we lose tracking. Yeah.
Hey, you should say.
Yes, I should. Okay. We have saved. Thank you. Okay, so then as for her face, so if she is looking at guilty little goblin, and if she is giant whammon, giant snack lady, gotta smooth this a little bit. I do like her like grimacing face though, but we just need to tilt her head a bit. Hungry for hippo, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Welcome. Titan boa? Actually, that sounds sick. Well, that's the thing. She doesn't look mad right now. So, that was one of the things that we were going to change. We also have to make her look more boopable, more like Snake. So, same-ish sort of thing, but like a few tweaks to the expression. Now she look mad. Alright, so, let's see, follow-up things. I feel like the scale of things is wrong. Also, I like this concept where we have the little goblin, but also... how to fix? I don't like this. We have a weird... Okay, so our, like, composition, as it were, is not very good. So, here is my proposal, right? We ditch the mop. We just have her doing the angry sort of look, right? Gotta figure out how to draw hands on hip as well. That's gonna be important. But if we have a giant snack lady, why wouldn't we have her like grasping the little goblin maid for her crimes? That's the question, right? We have a snack lady. I feel like we gotta. Right? And then we have like a better composition between the two of them, because like this little bean can't really be on eye level, right? So how to make her eye level? Crisp and then moved, right? The slime Roomba is just, it's good. Listen, somebody has to make a bid for freedom. Maybe little goblin was running interference to let the slime get away. The Titan Oboa. The best hugs. Full body hug. Okay, so now how to make her... We gotta figure out what to do with her hair. She's been bald for like a long time. Do we want her to have hair? I feel like she should probably have hair. She probably doesn't need the pointy ears, but I kind of like the pointy ears. But also, I feel like if we're gonna have Goblin with the pointy ears... Okay, we're gonna copy paste this. We're gonna save... you know what? I'm gonna make a new habit. Every time I make a new layer, I'm gonna save. Hair up, you think? Could do that. I saw a sketch where I drew like a snack lady with like a big floofy sort of hair like this. So, you know the cobra hoods? Like I know if she is a boa snake or whatever. Like, they don't really have those, but like, imagine the shape language, right? Yeah, so cobra hair, exactly. However, short hair, this looks a little weird for her. Following up with that, what if we expand this out a bit and give her like big hair? Is that weird? Is that too weird for her? It doesn't look very professional maid. Maybe we give her bangs like this? You know what she could have? We could give her like little snack hair tie sort of thing. Also, we don't want her to look too old. I mean, we could make her look old. Nice stern older lady, right? A braid? Oh. I would say, okay, I don't know if she is like head maid, matron, etc. and so on. She's definitely a maid. But maybe she's like seniority, like has been doing the work longer. She does have her head. True. She's training other maids. I kind of like her hair. I think that works. Like it's a little bit elegant. It's a little bit like we still have kind of a shape of like the cobra thing, but it's like her bangs, not necessarily her whole hair, right? Follow-up question. Would she have this or would she have like headband? Does that look weird? Okay, headband looks weird with her hair up this high. So how to make this look correct?
Okay.
Oh.
I love it.
No, I don't know if I like that.
Adorable loveliness, villainous supreme, the one, the only.
Good job, TGS lady. That was great. Oh my goodness. Also, Restore, thank you very much. I very much appreciate this description and the description. I thought I was saying both of those at the same time, but I was not. It's fine. Seriously, thank you. If you're in a big enough mansion, when do you have enough maids? Well, like, okay, so you live in big... I feel like it depends on the size of the house, right? And like the number of people there, right? Because like meal prep is a thing, cleaning is a thing. If you've got like 100 rooms, right? And you need like 2 or 3 to clean each one, right? Yeah. You would need that a lot of staff if you have that many, like... Here's the thing. You would have to have a town to support feeding the house and everybody like that. You would have to have the staff to deal with that and support the family, right? So it really depends on how big and how much like is going on at the estate, right? Maids per square foot. I don't know if it's a square foot thing. It's more like depends on the workload, right? Okay, listen. Randomly, I find weird stuff on the internet, right? At one point, there was an actual, like, old school English manor for sale, like, across the pond. And, like, it basically came with a whole bunch of land. It came with a small town, and it came with the manor itself. You would basically, if I had the money, that would be the setup to, like, have a community, like... maids to maintain the grounds and all that stuff, right? I can't afford that though. Like, but like, just you need a whole system to support everybody and make sure everything is running smoothly, right? I feel like I would do very badly at that sort of I'm not responsible enough. Don't put me in charge. I would not have a good time with that. I do not crave this responsibility. Okay, so this looks weird. We're gonna not do that. I probably should have... Do I have a copy of old hair? I super don't. Okay, can I hit Control Z enough to fix it? Hold on. Oh, we can! Yay! Very good, very nice. Okay, so this is how it was before, and I actually like this one. However, I think we're gonna put like a little ruffly thing. Oh, you know what we could do? Actually, hold on. Copy layer, save the thing. Okay, listen. So she doesn't have like a maid hat headband thing. But what if she has one of those, like, hair covery things, right? That's very maid-like. And it also reinforces the hair bun, but in a way that makes sense, right? That way she can still have her big, like, hair poof. A bonnet, a head net, something like that. Just say that I'm in charge and delegate everything? The automod? What are you on? What do you mean that's... Oh my goodness. Is this... That's not a thing. No, here's my problem though. Like, would I actually delegate the tasks? I don't know if I would. Hello. Also, wait. Hungry for hippo? Did I say hello? Did I miss it? I don't know. Okay, so we have Snack Lady. I did say hi? Okay, very good. Want to make sure that I do for everybody. I don't know. Listen, automod flagged. Listen. This is very contextual. This looks like a Hamburg, right? I don't know how that's any sort of weird terminology. The slang these days, I don't keep up with any of it. Nah. Ivan, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Vastsuit, hello. Welcome. That's the thing. I don't know what that means. Listen. Okay, so got to add some curvy bits. I'm actually wondering, like, if you had Snack Person, probably she would need to have a fairly tight to her body sort of skirt, right? Apron could be loose though. We're gonna stick with loose apron. Okay, so this curves around. We're going to have one coil seen here. We do need more coils. How to convey the correct amount of coils? Listen, we have a lot of weird slang terms. I don't know what any of these mean. Are we learning? Because of the locomotion? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Like, if you have Snack Lady, like, theoretically, she could wear a longer skirt, but I think this makes more sense. But then we can have, like, big, long... You know... What if longer... What if longer tight-fitting skirt? We could make it shiny though. Okay, and then we have, let's see, scales like this. Do we like this, or do we... I kind of liked the shorter version a little bit more, actually. Okay, copy, paste, save. New habit, every time I make a new layer, we're gonna save from now on. Look at me, thinking ahead, perhaps. I don't know, maybe I am also kind of a sucker for the, like, pencil skirt things. Have the skirt of an office lady, but it's a maid outfit. Are snakes like tubes, or are they shaped like, what is a cross section of a snake? Are they like a loaf of bread? Tube shaped, then loaf shaped. Okay. So is it like, cause they have like scales that go along the ground, right? So I would assume there's some flat bit. I guess their spine is like this, and then they have the muscles and stuff. More like that. Okay, so tube with and flat side. Also, thank you for the save. We have saved. We've done it successfully. They have ribs. They got ribs all the way down. Snakes are very interesting. Okay, so we gotta start thinking about this in terms of, like... Actually, you know what? How... Okay, so you'll have a snake, right? How bendy are they actually? Because, like, if you have a spine, they probably do... I probably need to look up pictures of snakes, but they don't want to, like... They don't bend like this, right? They can tense up to flatten or rounden. Okay. No right angles. That's what I was thinking as well. I should look at a picture of a snake. I probably should. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's do my own advice and actually look up a reference. Let's see. Let's go cobra. Yeah, snake. Let's look up one of these boys and let's see what we got for images. Okay, so very loose, very nice corals. Weirdly, this neck looks like they just loop back in on themselves quite a lot, but it's very roundy. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was gonna use for reference. So, okay, let's do a quick doodle. We gotta do a study. Also, I made a new layer. Now we save. Okay, let me take a look at this reference. So for this snack that I'm looking at, we have. See, they got the little head, their little beady eyes, and they. Right? And then we have the body of this snack like this, but they're kind of doing like one of those. And then there's like the hood part for the cobra. And then this bit kind of flattens out. And it goes like back like this. And this part like curves around like this. Okay, so what fascinates me about this picture specifically, the lighting is a little bit weird, but we have a very interesting, like, flat curve back into the body right here. And that's what I think is fascinating about this picture specifically. Hold on, not looking at chat, give me a second. I'm looking at snack picture. So there's like a little bit, here's like the hood part of this neck. Interesting. And then how to convey the shape. Let's see. Something here doesn't quite fit. So it looks like does that go back in space, or is that just the way that the scales are? That's very interesting. Okay, something here isn't quite adding up, but let me look back at chat. Hold on. No arson during streaming hours. I shouldn't have to remind you. Okay, so I'm not looking at the reference. We're trying to take what we've learned and kind of extrapolate again on it now. Yeah, I think, okay, so one of the big issues with snakes is like, unless you know for sure and certain, you have to treat every snake like it is a dangerous, it's gonna bite you, and like, what is it? Poison? Venom? Venomous? You gotta treat them like they're venomous. So like, I also think snakes are very pretty. They're very, very cool. But I don't know enough about snakes to be like, yeah, I can deal with this snake. Yeah, you gotta treat them like they could be dangerous. Yes, and I think that's the big issue. But they're not like gross. They're just little silly beans. The danger noodle, exactly. So yeah, I don't have a problem with snakes. I just don't know if they are big danger noodle or harmless pretending to be danger noodle snake. Venomous, it bites you and you die. Poisonous, you bite it and you die. Okay, okay. So, venomous. The perilous sketty. If they're small, they're hazard macaronis. Aw, cute. And then there's just snakes that will give you a big hug. If the bite is V-shaped, you are safe. There's 2 holes. Yeah, so my advice, don't get bitten, right? Yeah, I always go by the, I assume every snack is dangerous. They can be. However, you encounter a snack in the wild, don't touch. Leave it alone. Okay, so we have like a measurement on how thick we want this to be, right? So the thing that we gotta keep in mind for this lady, if her snack body is like this thick, that's how thick it's gonna be. Like a lot of the body. I feel like we don't have enough space to properly convey this lady. She a thick snake. She thick. I don't want to make her thinner, but like... Okay, one small... We're on the wrong layer. Oh. Okay, so the important thing is we gotta curve this bean like around. That way... We're basically drawing a very long tube, so we gotta figure out how to make this work properly. Okay, so that works. So then if we take this distance, think about... Make that part of her off screen. The coils are important, okay? We are drawing a snack lady. The coils are important, okay? Not to be crass. There's a lot of money in... What? Really? Is that like getting the venom from snakes? Snakes can't legally bite you if you say no. Yeah, but what about criminal snakes? They'll just do it for the heck of it. That's cute. She's a very long snake. Just imagine. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're doing a doodle. Hold on. Okay, so you have like the hallway manner, right? There's like a door this way, and there's like some random cleaning rooms that you would have to go in. This is not a very good hallway, but we're gonna go with it. It's fine. Okay, we got like a little doorway there. The hallway continues. Okay, but you get the vision, right? We got a big hallway. There's some fancy schmancy doorways through here. Why is perspective never easy to draw? Like... Okay, and then we have random doorways to other rooms, and you just see her like walking around the corner, and in her wake there's just like tail goes in this door, in the room, out this room, and just kind of spirals down the hallway like this. Actually, that would be really funny. Yes. Okay, I will save. This is her. She cleaned. You could tell where she's cleaned because her tail is still there. Okay. Phoenix, you have an excellent rest of your day, okay? The VODs will be there. You can catch up on Monster Girl, yeah? She can mop as she goes, right? A draft and the door slam. I would say she probably has broken many doors that tried to slam closed on her tail, and it just doesn't work. I've seen that, yeah. On the one hand, like, da snack, doing weird snack things. On the other hand, oh my gosh, what do you mean snacks can open doors now? Right? Okay, so we need to convey she got a lot of coils, very important. Okay, we're gonna also save really quickly because this little doodle idea, I love that. That's so good. Snake 2.0, they can open doors. They'll steal your beer from the fridge. Okay, so let's think about the coils. How do we want this to work? Okay, so I think my go-to for making her look somewhat normal. So if you think about, if she had knees, her leg would be about, or to her knee, her leg hip to knee would be about this length. And if we translate that to like this length, we can start to like curve her snaky tail in and around after knee length. I think that would look most normal, I guess. So let's start there. So can most animals. I've heard about the crazy long Lumia pillow. I think that's great. Okay, so we got this. We gotta make sure that we keep our thickness. So we convey that here, and then if it's going, where is our ground layer? Man, this is. Who knew that drawing Snack Lady would be such an interesting challenge? Because we gotta know where the ground layer is. How does she sleep? I would say she probably grabs like a pillow and like a blanket, and then she would coil all up onto herself, make her own bed with her snack coils, and then just puts the pillow under her head and puts the blanket on her, like... She probably also leaves the light on, but it's actually a heat lamp. That way she can get up in the morning without being, like, super groggy. It's all head. I have seen a snack skeleton before, yeah. A chaise lounge. She fancy. That's another option. I kind of like the hammock. Hammock would also be a good one. I kind of like that she just curls up onto her own coils. Maybe some variation of all of those. Okay, so if we send her tail like straight back this way, and then it loop around, and then we could have it cut across there, and then maybe we have another coil like here. I think that'll work. Okay, so I'm putting like little... Wait, what do you mean it's been an hour? Again? What? Who is stealing all of the time? Give it back. Anyway, so we're putting little indications to let us know what the tail doing. Why the tail do what the tail be doing, right? Perspective, it's important. Time flies when we're drawing cool snack lady. I stole the time? Madam Time is teaching you? Oh. Yeah, I guess we've just been yapping a lot today. But hey, listen, we got a cool like story plot, right? We have figured out that she's super long and you can tell exactly where she's been. I love this. That's so good. Also, we now have an idea how to draw her tail. Like, if we wanted to make this even longer, we could give her like another set of coils like back here, right? Just all of the length. All right, for now though, it is break time. Let's go do that real quick. We can finalize a few things, maybe draw the little goblin troublemaker maid in a bit more distress. Yeah, let's sit to make sure we save all of the times. Yeah, everyone enjoy break screen and we will be right back, okay? Yeah. Alright. Bang. And we're back. Hello again, everybody. Alright, welcome back. We have one distressed little gobbling. What do you mean scatter? Were you up to mischief whilst I was gone? Surely not. My denizens doing a mischief? That would be crazy. Alright, let's take a look at her. Little hair bun, tufts of hair. I do quite like this design. Alright. So, how to draw one distressed goblin. Make a new layer. We save. We're making a new habit. Every time I make a new layer, we save now. You're doing your best? Aw. Okay, very good. Continue. Okay, so we've got the little goblin. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see anything but like her legs like sticking out like this. But then we gotta also, let's see. Drolla? I mean, we draw in today. No, this, did I say gnome? Goboline. Listen, her name is Goboline, okay? She just, listen, she made the slime Roomba, okay? And apparently it was not a good idea for the manor. It's fine. Maybe like a little tear. As a big snack, big lamia. Yeah. So we have uncovered some lore. So our giant snack lady is like really long, and you can tell where she's been because her giant long tail just it trails after her like this. Oh, if she walked through it, oh, imagine. That would probably be really unpleasant for her. So on the one hand, I like this pose. On the other hand, I feel like they should be, like, looking at each other, right? I also want to convey that she's got the floofily hair poof. So I like this, but I also don't like this. Favorite artist because I made Snack Lady? Really? Oh. Does that mean I'm winning today? Oh. Snack of a simple taste. Listen. I think we can all appreciate her beautiful coils. Yes. It's just that simple to pick favorite. You know what? That's fair. Alright, so we're gonna have like bits of the skirt like squishing out like this, I think. I wonder if instead of legs like this, probably we need to have them be like more squished together. Maybe like the knees would be bent apart a bit. And then we have the skirt like flipping out like this. Because we're not gonna see any of this part. We basically just get to see this. So we gotta convey like tension and like, you know, goblin getting squished. Okay, mischief was done. We're squishing. Toothpaste tube effect. Exactly. Okay, how do we do the hair? You've got little hair poofs in front of your ears. I think we're actually going to make the ears bigger. I think that'll work. Do what you must. Well, I don't think the goblin quite has that energy. This is the look of a manic bean who is like, oh, this is gonna save me so much time. Actually causes a huge problem, right? And now is getting caught because it's become a problem. That is kind of the vibe that we're going for, right? Alright, so now we need to erase this chocolate. I should probably... Let's fade those into the background a little bit. We want to focus on these two. So, clean... Can we do clean lines? Can we clean up the lines a little bit? I think a little bit. So, let's go back to this layer. We are copying and pasting. We are saving. New habit, here we come. Okay. Sublime and sexy snakes silently slithering seductively. Really sought after. They're your weakness. Do you know of the VTuber Vexoria? The Sun Eater herself? Now, I'm not affiliated or anything, but like, if you like snack ladies, may I interest you in Vexoria? She has legs now? Eh. Wild. Alright. I mean, I think she is, well, I don't actually know her lore that much, but like, I would actually, that might be no, I have speculations, but I will keep those to myself because Vexoria, very cool bean. Let us not speculate. But also, me asking, have you heard about Vexoria? She's like very big streamer. That's kind of a silly question too, right? I mean, okay, so what is the lore? She's like Sun Eater, so she's probably some sort of divine being, right? Maybe? Or it's just because why not? Cursed priestess. Okay. But she do be snack lady. Okay, can I convey that? Does that look weird? That might look a little weird. Convey that same line, but like... So, the squishy cheek line, we're conveying that with the actual eyelashes? Eyelid? Don't actually need a line there. Okay, we definitely need her to look a little bit more, like, fearful. She just got apprehended. Wrong time, wrong place, etc. and so on. She's definitely innocent, though. Definitely no crimes have happened. You like coffee? Hey, may I recommend to you a certain Bun Fifi? A certain coffee related VTuber? Do you know of Bun Fifi? She has an alibi. She's too busy making a prototype of a rocket-powered broom. Exactly! Couldn't have been her. She's innocent. So now the question is, if this was a trial, would you pick Snack Lady or would you pick Gobbleline? Oh, you know what? You know what? Whose side are you on? Oh. Mods, can we get a poll? Let's do a poll. Why not? Gobbleline. Yeah. I like that. Her name is Lynn. Gobbleline. Poll for what? Whose side are you on? Snack Lady or Gobbleline? We need a name for Snack Lady. Like Gobbleline, Lynn? Like that one works. What would you do for Snack Lady? The very same. We even broke out the reference picture. There's a streamer by that name? Really? I don't know. Her name was a Titan Boa type Snack Lady. So I would say probably no on Anna, simply because Love Sucks' character is named Anna and I don't want things to get confusing in my brain. Sylvia? Maybe. Serena? Okay, I don't know why. Serena is always like a name for a rabbit for me. Or like Sailor Moon. Bill? You think Bill? Does she look like Bill? No, I don't see it. Is there a female equivalent of Bill? Bella? Bella? The snake... Bella the Boa. Jill, short for Jilliam. Alright, make sure to vote, yeah? We gotta vote on whose side. Mods, what is this? Goblin these nuts. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Aww. I love it.
Damn, it has been that long.
Oh. Cutie McCute, thank you very much for subscription. I very much appreciate it. Wait, what do you mean? 54 months? Holy heck. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. I very, very much appreciate it. That's been as long as this snack. Maybe. Oh! Yeah. Okay. I'm very bad at names. Saw an opportunity, took it. You know what? That's fair. The Mamba. I kind of like Bella the Boa. Maybe. I don't know. Names are hard. I feel like Lynn definitely, like I could make that work for Goblin. Does she look too happy? I mean, listen, let's be honest with ourselves here. If giant snack lady was giving you a hug like this, wouldn't we all be a little bit happy though? Constance? I do like Constance. Constance or Connie? I don't know. My current frontrunner, I think, is Constance. Ooh, Snake Lady, you have chosen that you're on the side of the Snake Lady by one vote. What are we drawing? So, in the ages past, there was legend of a little goblin tinkerer who decided to make a basically a fantasy Roomba by attaching slimes to the wheel, like to a thing, like with a little bumper car, so they could clean the floor, and that was it, right? Well, we all know that the more a slime eats, the bigger they get. So this is going to be a problem at some point. Well, guess what? It became a problem, and now got the little goblin is being caught and reprimanded. It's a nice story. Honestly, like, here's the thing. We're all being creative together. We all came up with this idea, right? Just the size of a sofa. Can you imagine little slime gets so big that he just encumbers, like has this thing all up in his stomach. It doesn't dissolve or anything, but he just keeps it in there. That's his core now. They use energy to move, so that makes them smaller. True. So like theoretically, there could be a balance, but things get out of hand. They always they gotta, right? You don't see a guy named Hugh Man. What about Hugh Jackman? That's an actor person, right? I mean, that's kind of like the same sort of thing. But yeah, in like a realistic setting, probably like you wouldn't have like alliterative names and stuff too. Like people just want to do creative things, and like Constance, I feel like, you know, the word constant, steady, that sort of thing, it kind of fits her personality as well, right? You just wring the dirt out of the slime. Maybe. But yeah, sometimes names can convey like meanings, right? Oh, right, we gotta check. Is this nose more boopable? What do you think? Boop. She will glare at you about it, but more boopable? Yeah? Okay, very good. Alright, so now we just need to draw... oh my gosh. So, if we were to...
Hello.
Hold on. Okay, so we got that. Got the little socks. We're gonna just save randomly here. Wanderlust. Hello there. Glad you could make it today. So how to convey she has been yoinked up. Maybe there's like her shoe fell off and it's sitting on top of these coils. Just, I don't know. Maybe a fun little side tangent. Maybe she runs around with her maid shoes unbuckled and she gets yelled at that a lot. I have made a new system. Every time I make a new layer, I'm gonna save. Every time I pause, maybe we're gonna save as well. Talks of a sequel to the Constantine movie. I've never actually seen that one. Is it good? How long her lower body? Very long. If we take a look at our schematic here, listen, here's a big long hallway. She went to clean in this room, and then she went elsewhere, right? Her tail just follow her forever. She long. She very long woman. All right. I think we got the gist of this. Now we need to... I don't think this quite works. Maybe.
The studio is really
It's easy. Hello, art buddy. Wait for it. It's easy. Hello, Izzy. Homie, listen. I was gonna raid you and you did it first. I was just thinking, Izzy's doing like batch commission stuff this week. I've seen that a couple of times for your streams. I was gonna raid you, but you beat me to it. But yeah, welcome in, raiders. Hello, it's me, Isla. I am smaller today. Normally I'm a little bigger than this, but some days I just want to be a small little bean and you know, brain fried. You know what? That's fair. It happened. But Izzy, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. If you need to raid and run, do make sure to take care of yourselves. But if you want to stick around, we are yapping and drawing Snack Lady. We have a plot. Trying to figure out design. Oh, okay. Next week for starting commissions. Okay. Constantine, you would recommend movie? Okay. Alright, listen. So, in the long ago, we had an idea for Goblin making a fantasy-esque Roomba by attaching a slime into like a little bumper car, right? Well, we all know that slimes can get really big and then they're very hard to deal with, right? Well, things went bad and now the little Goblin has been caught causing chaos. That's the plot that we got today, okay? But yeah, but also, if you are not following the Izzy, you should do so. She's fabulous bean, has a lot of art knowledge, has helped me with a lot of stuff, right? Very cool, very chill. Actively makes me laugh all the time. Is great. You might be back in a couple of months. Okay. Well, you know what? I hope in the meantime you have an excellent couple of months and I'll catch you later. Maybe. Okay, we gotta make sure that we don't have weird tangents. So let's see. This leg is going back in the distance. Maybe this one needs to be going forward in the perspectives. Here we go. True. So, okay, what was it? Friday? Was it Friday? Was it Friday that we talked of having a buddy to help me to work out more consistently? Izzy also, again, fabulous bean was like, hey Isla, we're gonna do the thing today, and I'm like, okay, I can't be lazy and not do it anymore. I may or may not complain about it, but we'll see. I feel like we don't quite have the right level of... The expression is not quite right. I think that ears being down, or I think that's actually working against us. Complaining about working out can be part of the fun. True. Okay. We're copying, we are pasting, we're saving! New habit! I'm gonna save every time I make a new layer now. Yay! Alright, and now we're getting rid of all of this. I think our hair might also not be like crazy floofy enough, which might also be part of the problem. But I think it's also like... I think we need to make her a little bit more squished looking. She looks a little too relaxed, so we need her to be just a smidge more squished, I think is the plan. Maybe a little bit more terrified also. New layer redeem? Okay, thanks for letting me know. Have a good rest of your day, Kyron.
Hey, Isla, you should save.
You also woke up and were like, I don't know if I want to do a workout, and then so we're being accountability buddies for each other. Amazing. The system, it works. Also, Tex, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. Holiday craft sales. Okay, booth fees. Does that mean that you're going to go get a booth somewhere? This Wait, I guess holidays are... Man, where has this year gone? I was like, we're far away from holidays, aren't we? No, we're not. Ugh. Okay, so we're just... Listen, we have a copy of our little goblin. I don't really like this expression too much. Let's try... A little bit more worried, a little bit more forehead. Probably looking up into her eyes and not... Unless the goblin has chosen what she wishes to look at, but that's not... that's not really conveying the story properly. They need to be making the eye contact. Stare straight into heaven. What a... what a phrase. Maybe this needs to be like a... Sweat drops. Okay. How did we do this hair? How to draw this hair in a different context? Like, this was done in... I guess 20 minutes, but like, how would I change the hair? Because I don't like this hair. I like the poofy floofy bit. I don't like the rest of it though. Okay. We're doing the thing again. Copy paste layer, new layer. We save the thing. Yep. Okay, so how to make this hair work? I think step one is let's actually figure out the shape of this little bean's head, and then if we have made head dress like so, and then we have do we want a big poofy hair or just like a little like floofy ponytail type thing? That might work better actually. Oh, true. No, listen, she tinkers with so much stuff. She might have accidentally like singed her hair. Listen, it could have been an explosion, but listen, the manor makes crazy sounds at night, okay? It definitely, the explosion sound definitely did not come from her room. True. We haven't really conveyed that the slime has been involved at all. I kind of want to give her like little wispy bangs like this. Real slime coral? So you saying that, I'm gonna think about it randomly and be like, how would I design Izzy? Listen, I'm not saying that I'm gonna just draw it someday, but the possibility is above 0%, is all I'm saying. I think what I need to do, I need to get rid of this. We need to see her like ponytail shape, but I think we're gonna give her like a big bow tie. Like a big white bow tie. I think that's what we're gonna do. That'll be very cute. Okay, so instead of this, we need to give her bow tie. Maybe one of her little ribbons is a bit singed though. Okay, so I like the bangs for the most part. I should save if I have a thing that I like. There we go. Isabella the Roomba. Do you think you would be a good Roomba, Izzy?
Hello, hello.
Since we're talking about the slime Roombas. Hello, Granalo there. Glad you could make it today. Welcome in. Okay, ears, good. Bow, good. Hair, that bit good. Bangs, something about them that I don't like. How do I fix it? Alright. Do we just need to make her look like a dork? Is that what we need to do? Small spike, big spike. Okay, so how do the sides of her hair look then? How does this connect to her ponytail? Terrible at cleaning. Ribbons are made of foil. Is that how she sends out and gives signals? It might be. High-tech bow. I do want her to wear glasses. If we give her, like, goggles, could put them on the forehead there. She does have, like, glasses here. We could... Wait, was she wearing earrings? I don't think I drew her with earrings. I feel like, especially with the way that I drew some of this, she looks like she's got random, like, earrings on. So if we just kind of enhance the random, like, doodles that we have here, I feel like she has some earrings. That's an earring. Maybe a chunk out of this ear. Hair could be slimy because slime. We do probably need to figure out how to convey that there's like a big slime, and that's the problem. I don't know if we're going to be able to convey that all in one picture. Like, again, it's the composition thing. Where would we put that? What would we do with that? We don't know. I do know that this arm does not work like that. Okay, so let's figure out this hand. Ma'am, what is your hand doing? How does this work? Your arm. Okay, so her belly button would be around about here. Do snakes have belly buttons? They don't, right? Because they're little egg creatures. Would human snack lady have belly button? Would she come from an egg? True, true. We could have, let's see. New layer. We gotta save every time. So we could have like door frame here, right? And then we just have like a gigantic slime. Right? And then we have her like holding up the thing, and it has the level 1 slime, but maybe it's been like sharpied with the like higher level. How would you hold that? It would be like so you got the thumb, then you got the hands like this. Level 1 mop. Okay, so we need 2. Make this little thing a little bit bigger. Level 1 mop. And then maybe in like, I don't know, with paint or something, there's like a couple of zeros added on, like badly, with like dripping paint and stuff. No belly button. Okay, so she doesn't actually have a belly button. Wild. She's probably got like... She's probably got really good abs though. And one pinky out because she's a lady. She's very nice, very elegant. Get the plot to an Isla versus Madam Time adventure. It hasn't been an hour yet. You had me going there. I thought it had been another hour. You freaked me out. You freaked me out just there. Also, hello YouTube land denizen. Welcome in. Oh, look at this face. I wanna squish the slime creature. Want to squish. The slime, aw, the slime is just an innocent bystander. Don't be mad at slime. Look at how sad slime is. Slime is scared and confused. Title of this will be, what is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, we were working on her hand. Okay, yes. Hand, yes. Okay, so hand on hip. How to draw hand on hip. How does... Let's see. The arm is going backwards in space. And this would be kind of like that. We would have wrinkles like this. Then we would have maybe a bit of the palm behind where the hip is, and then the fingers would be wrapping. What words are we using, Isla? Wrapping around like this. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think we need to slightly change the pinky line right there. There we go. This line will look a little weird. The hand kinda still look a little weird, but we have some important information. We'll leave that for now. Don't be questioning my word usage. Well, listen. I try to properly articulate things, and sometimes the words just do not go, right? But my, for the most part, I do not make up, well, okay, maybe I do make up words, but I don't, I don't think I can actually defend that at all, now that I'm thinking about it. Thank you for the brain cell. You have a PhD in word mangling? Do they offer degrees about that now? Really? Okay, how to draw the apron. Let's see. If we start here and then it gets smaller.
Hey, Isla, you should save.
Yes, I should. Thank you. Saving. Okay, we saved. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so this goes like that. We need to erase a chunk of this. Oh. We dancing. And now we're not. You have degrees in Celsius? It's beyond boiling at this point. Wow. That sounds very dangerous, actually. Okay, so we just need to figure out roughly where we want the wrinkles to go. Kind of like that. And then... yeah, that'll work. Okay, so we have a prawn, we have this bit. So how to, let's see, if we have the apron connects there, right? And then the button down shirt there, then we have the, let's see, we've got the sleeve, then we need like this bit. Start adding the ruffles onto the apron strap like that. Does that work? I don't know if that works. It might work. Do we want more ruffles on this side of the apron? Or would that make this look more awkward? I think that kind of makes it look more awkward. Okay. So we will start the ruffles like there-ish. Okay. We have some shape that we can convey depending on how this sits on the squinch. Does that look correct? We should probably also make this bit of the shirt a little bit more baggy. Or tightly stretched might be the better word there. You're already imagining the sequel to the image? Imagine. Constant is like, well, I guess you're part of the household now. Imagine she puts the slime on a diet so that it's no longer like gigantic room size, so it can live in the manor with them. Oh, no, even better. Listen. Right? You got this, and then there's just a little headband on the slime. It's official, right? I wonder if there's like a maid like leaderboard, and Gobelin is trying to be more efficient with her work. She's at the bottom of the board, right? So she's trying to do her work faster, but also be lazy, right? So she rose in the ranks a bit, right? Because of her invention. But then all the things went sideways, and now she's back at the bottom of the list. They make the slime becomes like an official maid, and is better as a maid. I think a ranking system for maids. I don't really like that, but I kind of like that in that it would be a really funny motivational thing, right? Dispatch, right? I've been playing through it again slowly with like a friendo, and like that's probably where the idea came from. Top maid gets extra dessert. Oh, yeah. I don't think it would be like lowest on the list gets cut. I think it's like maybe you have to be like polished and proper enough to be around like the family. You can't be an embarrassment for like the guests or whatever. I don't know. That needs more thought for sure. Also, it's been an hour. All right, so I kind of want to do some coloring on this. Is this clean enough that we could do coloring? I think it's probably clean enough that we could slap some coloring on there. You know what? Let's have a break, and then let's do some colors. Yeah, just a smidge, just a bit. But yeah, everyone, enjoy break screen. We'll be back in 5 minutes island time. Yeah. Okie dokie. Shall we continue? I think so. Okay. Wow. And we are back. Hello again, everybody. Okay, coloring. How to how do I want to do this? So I'm thinking for her we want like, I don't know, like gunmetal, kind of grayish blue. I think that would be really cool if I can do the coloring properly. All right, let's do some layer organization, shall we? Throw all that in a folder. We're gonna throw our random other doodles in folder as well. Let's put those up here though. There we go. Okay, so I can find those if needs be. They're there. Let's fade that out a bit. And now a new layer. And then we save. And then I think if we do this. Now let's go with this for now. Okay, how many layers do I have? Surprisingly, I don't have that many. I mean, I have a few. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But yeah, this only has 16 layers in it. It's really not that bad. So the reason I have this many layers, whenever I make a big change, or I'm going to make a big change, I always copy like my layer. Like all of this is basically on the same layer, but I copy the before sketches. That way, if, for example, like her face looked way different, we do iterations, right? Just to make sure that if I don't like a change I've made, I can go back to previous version. That's all. But yeah, only 16. That's not a lot. Yeah, no, listen, I have, so for anybody who doesn't know, I work on game dev team. Some of the art files, I should save, thank you. Yeah, some of the game files are gigs of data. Like there's a lot of layers. Listen, this is nothing. I don't know if that's like a thing to brag about, but this nothing. That's nothing. Okay, what is gunmetal? How to gunmetal for our snake lady? We're gonna start with big messy painting because I think that will be very helpful for getting the feel of the like gunmetal, right? And then we'll clean it up in a bit, or we won't. Either way. Gunmetal snack. Yeah, I'm thinking like bluish gray, like silvery. Something that's not like, okay, so I was thinking of colors and I was like, red is too harsh. But I don't want her to look friendly. I want her to look serious. If that makes sense. What sort of color is taupe? Is that like brownish? In the dark, they look like shiny black, but in light, they have a lot of color. True. The eggshell white is like taupe. Okay. Mother of pearl. Well, we do want her scales to look shiny. There might be a way to kind of, I don't know, the pearlescent or like bluish. I don't know. There's like hue shifting stuff that we could do with this, which would be really fun if I could do it properly. So, we're gonna find out. We're testing, we're experimenting. We also made a new layer. Okay, save after new layer. This is a new habit that we are going to figure out. Okay, so we're painting in a very messy way right now. However, we've got like a very shiny sort of sheen along this snack lady, which I do like. Okay, so if we clean this up a little bit, let me smoosh these layers together. Smoosh layer together, save. Oh, video? Excellent. I'll have to look at that. I think the belly would be lighter too, yeah. But we start with the main bulk of the color, and now let us clean this up a little bit, yeah? We're kind of guesstimating because this sketch line is not very clean, it's not very clear, but that's fine. Okay, and we have apron. Let's go ahead and clean that up also. And then hand. Probably hide this layer, don't need that quite right now.
Oh my, the studio is really full.
It's Koi! Oh my goodness, it's Koi! Hello, Koi. Welcome in, homie. How is Strem? Oh, wait, we don't have a mod right now. Hold on. Let me give you a shout out. I forgot. Here we go. Oh, playing repo? Yo, let's go. How was the repo? Did you repossess a lot of things? But also, if you got a raid and run, do make sure to take care of yourselves, okay? We are working on coloring Snack Lady. Just slapping some colors on there, seeing what happened. You died a lot? Oh no. So your soul was repossessed, not the items. Got it. Have you played the game a lot? Like, I feel like they've added a lot of stuff. I've seen memes where there's like a ball pit that if you jump on it, it will kill you. There's like the normal like bad guys that just jump out at you, right? Yeah? Okay. But yeah, I hope you had fun. Okay, so we got snake coils. It's not too bad. I feel like we don't have the right snack texture, But the good thing about this is if I needed to, like, let's make a new layer and save. Very important. I think part of the problem is we don't have like a specific light source as of yet. But if I grab this color, grab like a brush that... What's a brush that we should use? Do we have an interesting one? Let's grab this brush, why not? I think we could probably portray some like pretty cool scale like effects pretty easily. We don't have to go too crazy with it or anything. Like we just want the hint of detail, really. Not in almost a year? Oh. Yes, it's been a while since I've played too. I feel like what is that one? There's a... You run around with friends and you're in like a haunted place and you have to collect lots of little trinkets. Repo is the one where you go to planets and go to spooky, creepy things, right? You have to make dinner? Absolutely. Thank you again for the raid. You have a good rest of your evening, Koi. I'll catch you later, okay? Don't do each scale by hand. Yeah, no. Listen, that's why this hip, this is a perfect example. You just need some scales. This conveys the texture perfectly fine. We are not doing the whole thing by hand. Absolutely not. This bit, we didn't do that one very well, so we're gonna try that again. But yeah, I'm just, like, in little key areas, you just want to add just a smidge of texture, and that's basically it. This is just simple, like, little doodle. Like, it doesn't have to be too crazy or anything, so... But yeah, look at them scales. But yeah, like here we could probably put like a little bit of scale texture to convey like the feeling of scales, right? And that's like all we need. Just a smidge of texture. Just a smidge. Small smidge. Okay, so how to color the rest of the bean. New layer, not that layer. New layer. Saving. I kind of like whatever this. We have this whitish gray. What if her belly was like white? That might lead very nicely up to a maid outfit. Yeah. Grab the same color too. Could we clip this back to that? Kinda. You know what? That kind of work. I'll take that. That makes my life a little bit easier. Okay, we'll call that... That's probably good. That's probably good. Maybe a smidge of lighting here. Yeah. Okay, so we'll have this. We kind of have a light source. It looks like sort of here-ish. We should keep that in mind and make sure that we actually follow this as our light source to make the rest of this work. So we're gonna grab this color. We're gonna make a new layer. Saving. Oh no! No, you know what I just realized? Oh no! Our best like snake texture. I was like, yeah, this is really good. I like this. This is skirt. This is not snake texture. My beautiful texture. No. just wears an apron. I mean, that's an option, I guess. She has no reason to wear a skirt. True, true. Ah, the conundrum. To give her a skirt or to not give her a skirt. Is it just scales, or is it like it's probably somewhat listen, we have human meets snake lady. There's like a transitional thing, but there are still some human muscles that would need to probably be hidden, is my thinking. But then how does that work with like the snake body? How does that work? How would the musculature work? Okay, we don't have to think about that now. What we are going to do is we are going to mask off some stuff. We are going to consider having her not wear a skirt. But in case she does, we're gonna mask this off. We're just gonna make a big mask in blue for real quick. That way I can do colors. We'll test some stuff. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's just a sketch. It's fine. However, that would all be skirt potentially. Having her just wear an apron, why is that so appealing? Also, ma'am, what is going on with your shoulders and stuff right here? Ma'am, who left your lines unattended? Oh wait. It's just a sketch, Isla. It's fine. You don't have to make it perfect. There's so many broken lines though. A skirt with side openings? Ooh, maybe. Listen, this was the original idea, but if we don't, then we get to see the texture, okay? The texture. Look at it. It's so, well, I mean, it's not that impressive, but like it conveys the idea, the concept of the scales, right? Just listen, I don't do painterly stuff all that often, so when I do, I'm like, oh hey, that kind of work. And listen, I'm just saying, maybe her not having a skirt, like it's an option. It's an option. We'll just keep it in mind. We'll decide later. It's fine. The scale of the situation, true. I don't know if we want to go with translucent skirt. You have to understand. We also want to convey that she is a good, proper, like, maid, right? The skirt is kind of important. Whoops, a bit out of the lines there. But it's fine. We don't have to super be in the lines because the lines are broken in many places. And that means that we can kind of just make up stuff if needs be. Okay, so follow up colors. We need... Wait, I made a new layer. Saving. Listen, the rules for monster girls and monster creatures, they're a bit different-y, okay? Sometimes chastisement means, like, just squishing a little bit. How else will they remember? Okay, so I think all of this would be sleeve. That is all squimsh. I don't think I drew her sleeve on that side, but you know what? There's a cuff. We did draw that. That's fine. We got most of it. Okay, we're gonna have a little bit of like a little black ribbon right there. Then we need a nice white color. Select not that. There we go. Oh. You only follow furries? Ah, you are a bean of culture then. Welcome in. Hello there. It's me, Isla. Welcome. You know, I don't really consider myself to be a furry, but that's alright. We are drawing Snack Lady, so like it's fine. I've met a lot of very cool furries. They're very cool beans. You can sense them? Oh, that's magic. Okay, so I am human adjacent, I guess would be the way I describe myself. You know what? That's fair. It's fine. Okay, other little bits and bobs that need to be white. Let's make sure we do like that. We need this black color, and we are going to do one of those. Do I want this skirt? This should probably also be skirt color. Okay, so she had brown hair. I do like her coloring, actually. But yeah, oh, wait, I'm forgetting. I'm streaming. Hey guys, we got a first time chatter. Can we get some more welcomes in chat? There we go. We got it. One day, I will do all of the stream things properly. I think this is supposed to be a hair chunklet. That's a hair chunklet. This is a hair chunklet. I think that's like the white of the ribbon, so that's fine. It's not a kink museum, you hush. Left side underarm. Oh, right here. This one. That's a pretty big popcorn. Good catch. Good job. Okay, let's see, what is kind of the average. This color? Okay, so we gave her like really yellow eyes. The kind of eyes that you maybe might either think is very cute, or you might think makes her look creepy and a little bit evil and mischievous. However, we're going to take the same gold color. I'm going to make sure that her earrings are this color. That way we have a little bit of consistency. And you know what? Let's slap a little chunk of gold right here as well. Even though there's not anything drawn properly there, it's fine. Okay, we gotta figure out what we want to do with her. What is your hair color, madam? Is it this same color? Because it sure could be. And if that's the case, maybe nails also? Does she have claws? She probably doesn't have claws. But she does have nails. Let's kind of make up some spots where those would go. It's fine. A silver? Why do I want her skin to be blue? Do I like her skin to be blue? Okay, so if we grab this color... Is that this color? Do we want you to be blue? Ah, I made a new layer. Hold on, we gotta save. Wait for it. Do I like her to be blue? Does that work? Maybe. Do we want her to have yellow eyes? No, that's too many yellow eye. How to give her eye color? Let's see. Does she look like Vexoria? Isn't Vexoria purple? You think like grayish? Maybe. That would give her some color consistency. Purple? Blue purple? Okay, so here we have the awkward, like, where is the line between, I'm making up a character and this looks too much like some other character. It's always tough to, like, figure out where the line is. Okay, so if we grab like this color and add just a smidge more saturation. That way she has a bit of color. I think that would be good. The underside of her snack half. So is that too blue, or do we need to go with more of like a gray? Maybe a little bit more saturation. Kind of like this. Okay, we gotta give her like a really bright pop of color. Like real bright, like bam, like bam. Also, let's make sure we save. There we go. This might be too bright. Yeah. But I was also thinking, like, eye color? Is that too much? She looks pretty evil now. I don't know. Or maybe blue with the eyes? Okay, let me grab this color. Let's make her not look like she's evil, perhaps. Dark purple? Hmm. Ooh, no, actually that's pretty good though. Yeah, listen, we do want color, but we don't want like bad, like stands out too much. She looks like she's wearing clown makeup stuff. Does it look cyberpunkish? Maybe. I think it's the gray, like, skin. Do we need it to make it more blue? Let's try. Saving real quick. Do you need to be just a smidge more blue? Do we need to grab all of this color? Do we need to lighten this up a smidge? Less saturation, more saturation, more brightness. Nails to match the lipstick. That could work. We could also make them very blue. Maybe it's the eye color? Maybe we do need to make the eye color like brighter. Because, okay, so currently I just have tiny little slits for her eye. Like, you know, snake-like, right? Ish. I mean, this is very vague, all things considered. So, like, I could just leave it. I don't know. We're missing something. Looks good. Yeah, so she tries to convey the like that she tries to do the cold thing, but like this little troublemaker still works here, right? So clearly she's not as mean as she seems. Maybe. Like the blue for the eyes. Maybe we might have to mix that up. That could be a thing that we do with like when I use a screen layer for the highlighting. We might be able to come back to that. Let's clip you back to this other layer. Okay, so just doing general sort of shading right now. Let's see. You know, it's probably going to bother me how messy this is. I keep trying to tell myself that it's fine. Struggles. Oh, true. Okay, so let's see. We need to grab this color. Then we need to go to this layer. We need to grab this. Here we go. Doesn't really look like a shoe right now, but it'll be fine. Let's grab this color. Let's add some more little wrinkles. Here we go. I was like, why is it not drawing? It is because the color differentiation between these are not very good. So we are actually going to go back and grab, if I grab the right tool, there we go. Okay, so we're actually going to make the, the words are failing me. We're gonna make this bit lighter so that we can see the shading more. Yes. Just needs a buckle. I think we could probably clean up the line art just a tiny bit as well, and that would also probably help to convey that it is in fact a tiny little goblin shoe. There we go, that'll work. Okay, so current issues with this. Our like neck part is like, I really like this coloring, but it is very much at odds with the rest of this, which isn't necessarily a problem, but it's very inconsistent. Plus our like whites, it's not really white, I guess, it's kind of a gray. But our shadow colors are very blue, and we don't have blue as shadow color. So how to fix? First off, we save. Here's the thing. You can try 4 colors though, right? Listen, it's a learning process. Well, I'm doing a learn about it because I really like these coils. Like, we put that together pretty well. They look shiny, they look metallic-y, right? We got some color variation all up in here. Partially colorblind, you know, that would make it difficult. That's fair. You know, honestly, black and white with the rendering and the stuff like that, you can get some of the best contrast just with black and white drawings. Does she polish them? Yes. You think a proper, like, fabulous good maid like this would not polish her scales? Obviously, she polishes them. Freshly molted too. Physical limitation. That's a solid reason. But yeah, rendering stuff in black and white, yes, it can be so striking. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what was I doing? I am grabbing this color. We're grabbing this color, and then We are... We are making the... We're making this blue. Just a smidge more blue. That way our lightings match up more. I probably need to have a break because my word capacity is not capacity-ing. Okay, a few more little things. Let's grab the blue from here. I'm going to make a new layer and save immediately. And then we are going to make sure that we slap the slime color on here. Yeah. I think
you should save.
You know, I should save. Thank you. Yes. There we go. All right, we got the slime. We got the gobbling. I will probably be cleaning this up more. Is it Dandy and a rune bear? Oh, hello homies, welcome. Okay, hold on. What is it? Exclamation mark. Mash shout out. We need to give one for rune bear dad. Fabulous bean, very cool. Likes the dad jokes. Is literally the best at bear hugs. How does mash shoutout work? Do you just put a space between the shoutouts? And then we have Dandy, who is the bestest hunts. How to I don't know. Okay, the normal shoutouts for everybody. Here you go. One for you and one for Dandy. That doesn't work because there's a timer. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, hello friendos. Welcome. So yeah, I don't know if you saw, but back a few whiles ago we drew this bean, and so now we're drawing the what if the slime actually escaped containment. Little goblin is in trouble. Hair's a bit different, but that's fine. And then here's the big slime. Bam! And also giant snack lady. That's the important thing. So yeah, I think we're gonna call it here for today. I might go back to this at some point, but the important thing, giant snake lady. That's the important thing for today, I feel like. Giant snack lady. There you go. You have witnessed the start of her name starts with a C. Constance. Constance the snake lady. Maybe I should write this down, huh? New layer. We save. Constance. Yeah. And then we have the Gobblean. There we go. They even got names. Look at that. All right, everybody. I hope you had fun today. We are gonna call it here for today. Next stream will be tomorrow. Sometime this week, we're gonna be doing a Twitch interactive game of some sort because we have a community game night that we're gonna figure out how to community game night. So yeah, everybody, I will see you guys next time, okay? Those here in the Twitch land, do stick around. We're gonna raid a friendo, so that'll be very good. But yeah, Have an excellent rest of your day, everybody. I'll see you next time, okay? Bye! Oh, I forgot to change my schedule. Whoops. Never mind how scuffed this is. It's fine. Okay.